Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today and thank you for coming back and watching one of my videos. Please remember to like and subscribe and to follow me on Instagram. I can't wait to get started because today's video is about a really famous ballet, Les Patineurs. So let's get right in. This season, I had the pleasure to dance Les Patineurs, a Victorian skating ballet. It was super fun, but also it was super challenging. I really enjoyed myself. And it was choreographed by a very important choreographer for the ballet world. His name was Frederick Ashton. Frederick Ashton was born in 1904 until 1988, and he is really important for the dance industry. The ballet world would not be the same without him, and he's just very essential in ballet history. He was very imaginative and creative and created masterpieces for the ballet world. He mostly created for the Royal Ballet and he worked with the Royal Ballet, and Les Patineurs premiered in 1937. Although it was set in the 1800s, it was a Victorian skating ballet, but Frederick Ashton debuted his piece in the 1930s, and that was the oldest photo I could find. And in the 1930s, I think ballet was very difficult actually. The things they did reminded me of Hollywood. In Hollywood, they did their own stunts, while ballet was the same. As you can see there, that is the white pas de deux couple. They are doing the tips there. And around we're the brown couples watching. But in this ballet, it was very challenging. Like in the 1930s, they were obviously very committed and did what Frederick Ashton wanted, and we had to do the same. It's a very chaotic ballet. You have to be in the right place at the right time, and it's British, so it really had to capture the British attitude and punctuality towards things. Those are the two blue ladies, and they look very proud, almost snobby and arrogant, but that was kind of the atmosphere of the ballet that we as dancers had to portray. And those are the red ladies who are actually upper class from the rest of us. They are wealthier, and that is just part of the piece. The white couple that you saw are the wealthiest, and they are also performed by principals. As you know, I have performed soloist and principal things, and I did get the pleasure to learn the white pas de deux, but dancing the brown couples is probably the most fun of all the roles to dance, as well as the blue boy, who is also in this ballet. But Les Patineurs is just it. When I say it was chaotic, I really mean it. It was crazy. You really have to be thinking about what you're doing. You have to be in the right place at the right time. Otherwise, you could actually get in big trouble. And as you can see, that's Victorian England there. Really, really awesome. You can see everyone skating around. And Frederick Ashton, in the choreography, he put skating very cleverly, and you'll see we have rehearsals I show later in this ballet. Now this was just a stage rehearsal, and here's a better look at the costume. I really liked them. They were so cute. I love the fur. It was really clever. The audience got to see we were in a cold environment. Maybe it was snowing. It actually just starts snowing at the end of this ballet, so we have to wrap up and keep warm. But I had to base my strap because I had to match my skin tone. Obviously, I don't want to have a strap that everyone can see. No. And I love the silk scarf there. Really, really pretty. And that's me on opening night. And with my partner there, we are looking very excited and happy. I'm smiling ear to ear because I'm actually trying to get into character. And the socks are so cute. I love the fur around the socks. Really, really cool. It's one of my favourite costumes I've ever worn, and it was the first Frederick Ashton ballet I've ever danced, and his ballets are very cute. They have a cute look. And this is rehearsals for the white pas de deux, the couple that you saw before doing the crazy tips. That is what I'm rehearsing here. And with my partner, Hannah, she's blonde, and there's a photo from around the 1930s or 40s, and as you can see, they're all dressed in white, and they really capture that snowing elegance. It's a beautiful ballet. Entering for this piece, you had to imagine you were going through a blizzard, like the cold snow. It's very luxurious, and the couple, they're in love. It's very romantic. but it's very beautiful to watch. I'm sorry I couldn't show you the full thing in stage and costume, but there was so much going on this season. We were lucky enough to have coaching from Isabel McMeekin. She was really amazing. She taught us the whole ballet, not just the white pas de deux. She taught us the brown couples. She taught us everything. And having her was a very special experience because she was actually from the Royal Ballet. She danced with the Royal Ballet and she was a soloist in her career, first soloist. And she also danced principal roles. So learning from her is really good because you want to learn from a star in your career because then you'll be a star too. That's how it works. I really think so. And she was amazing to work with. She taught us to do amazing things. And there she is. She's dancing next to Marianella Nunez, who's one of the most famous ballerinas in the ballet world. So she really has been there. So I was really, really, really lucky to be taught by her. We actually had two Royal Ballet seasons. Two Royal Ballet dancers danced with us in this season and they were phenomenal. I'll show you later in this video. Super amazing. And there's Isabel. She was giving us tips and corrections from the front of the room, but now she's here. And she really is amazing. And as a British citizen myself, it was amazing to be taught with someone. And there's the tips. And if you want to see me doing the tips, you can head to my Instagram and you can go to my rehearsal highlights on my Instagram page. And very quickly, I am doing the tips with Isabel. She's actually in the video and she's teaching me exactly how to do it. It looks crazy and difficult, but I actually really enjoyed it. I was doing it with the same partner as you see here, Hannah. So please head over to my Instagram page and see that. And here we are in rehearsal for the brown couples. Very chaotic. We were so lucky this season not only to be taught by Isabel, but we were also taught by an incredible dancer who was a principal in my career, David Yao. He's now teaching with English National Ballet School, and used to dance there, but he's teaching there currently. He was a principal dancer and he was phenomenal. He had the best tips and we had ballet class with him every single day. So it just really got our technique nice and ready to do this ballet because this ballet was not easy. You had to have good technique, you have to be in good shape, everything has to be okay because it's, as I said, it was hard. It was premiered in the 1930s and back then they were strong and they knew their stuff. So we had to be in tip condition and shape to dance this Frederick Ashton piece. And here it is on stage. Not the same section, but a similar section. And this is the brown couples as I was telling you about before. And Isabel really helped us get into the zone with this ballet, very cheerful and happy. And the setting also makes it as well. As you can see, we're doing a lot of sliding movements because it's a skating ballet. Here are the red ladies entering us. They're dancing next to us. Frederick Ashton put a lot of sliding movements into his choreography because it was a skating ballet, so he had to capture the illusion of skating. And so together with the costume and the setting, it creates a nice skating environment because at the end of the day, what the ballet is about is just Victorians going out and having a good time skating. They seem to love it. And here I am in the dressing room where I basically live. I had to have an emergency pizza this season because I was so hungry. Because when I'm getting ready for ballet, that's me getting ready for the show, I have to, do everything. I have to, well, we don't sleep there, but, dancers, we are always there. We're eating there. We're spending most of our time in the theatre. And there's my stage makeup. I will show you a video of makeup one day. And here I am next to Vadim Mantigirov. He's one of my favourite ballet dancers from the Royal Ballet, and I can't believe I got to meet him. That's him in Romeo and Juliet. And also, Fumi Kaneko came with him, and that's me, a picture of me on stage dancing with her. She is the most beautiful ballerina. She's beautiful. I loved watching them. I will show you some Romeo and Juliet one day. Here I am checking the cast list. Every time we walk past, you have to check. Not once, twice, like 3 times, as many times as possible. You have to check the cast list because you don't know what's going to happen, something could change. and I'm checking the props backstage, and there I am with Vadim again on stage. I got to have a scene with him on stage. He was Romeo, and I got to deliver him the news of Juliet's death, which is very sad. I had to be acting. And I'm hugging a pillow. You have to put the props back if you touch them. You cannot just move props around. And then here's where the stage manager sits, and where they give all the calls and they tell the lighting people what to do and what happens with the curtains. They give instructions. It's very technical what happens back here. And here's the stage. And there's the orchestra pit where the orchestra are. The music is so beautiful and the theatre is so lovely. I love it. And this set was actually from Romeo and Juliet, where the famous royal ballet dancers joined us. But this set was really nice. I really, really had fun this season because Les Patineurs was actually in a triple bill. So Les Patineurs was just one part of the triple bill, and then we also did a full Romeo and Juliet ballet. So not only was Les Patineurs chaotic, it was also very chaotic for us dancers because we had to have a lot of choreography in mind. But we're fine. We get on with it. And here's the men's dance. Lots of jumping, really fun. It was tough actually to do this every night, but it was mostly fun. And you just had to capture the happy attitude. And those little skating steps, can you see? And those are the red ladies who came to join us. As you said, they are more wealthy than the brown couples. And British people in Victorian towns, the wealthier you are, the more arrogant you got to be. So Frederick Ashton obviously wanted to capture that, but mostly he wanted to capture the Victorians having fun outside and skating. But this ballet, you really had to be mindful of each other because, otherwise anything can happen. Bad things will happen if you're not focusing. Always have to be focused in ballet. We are athletes at the end of the day. It's as hard as, similar to gymnastics, but you have to perform. They also have to perform. As I said in a previous video, you might want to go watch my video on the Giselle season. I talk more about that. The music's also brilliant. This is also just a rehearsal, so whoopsie daisy for someone there. This is footage from my birthday. Ballet dancers, we work so hard. We don't have any time to do anything, but I had to make an excuse and celebrate my birthday. I also did a lovely vintage photo shoot for my birthday. I had lots of fun with it. That's the picture there. I really love them. Maybe I'll show you a video and all of that, and I'll show you more of the photos. That's my birthday cake. I loved my birthday cake this year. It was also vintage themed, Hollywood themed, and it had my favourite Hollywood actresses on. I had Clara Bow, Jean Harlow, Audrey Hepburn, and Marilyn Monroe, going from left to right, from top to bottom. And I'm blowing out my candles, and I made a wish after blowing out my candles this time. I just forgot this time. I had trouble blowing them out, but we ballet dancers, we gotta have fun while we can. And I will take you on a journey with my career. I will keep showing you what I get up to, and sometimes I will show things like this, but I'll mostly be showing you my ballet. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to keep watching them when they come out so you can click the notification bell to keep updates coming on. And this was someone fell over there because it's icy. We're creating the illusion of skating. But no, really, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and you'll keep seeing more of my content. And also, you must follow me on Instagram. There's way more over there. As I said, I had something from the rehearsals in my Instagram highlights. You can just see lots of stuff like that. And I post frequently every season. And you can follow my ballet, my dancing journey, and my career. And so without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've already subscribed and liked. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Thank you for watching.